the fuck is happening?
What's up? What's up?
All right, man. Here we go. Week 4, baby. We ain't quite there, but we getting close, man.
Yup.
It's SEC play time. Time to nut up or shut up, basically.
I mean, you're playing Vandy. I think you'll be all right.
I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter if we're playing fucking Mother Teresa, dude. It doesn't matter who you play. It's the SEC. I mean, I didn't take nothing away from you with that bullshit win over North Carolina or South Carolina.
You didn't hear me brag about it either.
Are you hearing me bragging about this SEC about playing Vandy?
You shouldn't.
No, I didn't think so. Shut up. You full of shit.
I mean, your people are the ones who was talking about we didn't play nobody, so
What'd you say?
I said your fans the one running around talking about we didn't play nobody. So
I mean, have you?
I mean, the way you look at it, it's an SEC win on the road, and it was a very dominating performance. So you can say what you want.
That's because it's the NFL, Morbid. The NFL sucks, bro. Real football is played on Saturdays, man.
I don't give a damn about NFL.
Let me tell you something, man. All jokes aside, we talk a lot of shit, but the NFL is just a bunch of, to me, it's just a bunch of overpaid fucking pussies who don't play with any kind of heart and soul anymore because they've already made it. And on Saturdays is when the people who haven't made it, who are trying to make them millions, that's when they play. And that's why we do college football. But we got, I bet this is Venom. I knew it.
Where's Cam?
I knew it.
Where's Tone Luke tonight, bro?
Oh, he'll be here. They got him working a split shift. So he's gonna be a little late. Felicia just come out the house and said, "Hey, let me get a cigarette."
Hey, roll me a 420, bro.
So that's and honestly, Venom, I think if you sat down and you watched I'm not gonna tell you watch the Georgia and Alabama game, man, because they get pretty boring sometimes. It's just a one-sided ass whooping most of the time. But who you guys play this weekend?
All we worry about is the last game we played. That's all we worry about. Tell them, Fred. We got Kent State.
It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. You just want to see a one-sided ass whooping? Watch the Georgia game. You want to see a one-sided ass whooping? Watch the Bama game because that's all it's going to be this weekend is just one-sided ass whoopings.
Yeah, but we got Tennessee and Florida playing. That might be worth
Tennessee and Florida. Yeah. That's like, I don't know. It's kind of like the Special Olympics for college football.
What's up, Cat?
What up, Cat?
Kent State. He said Kent State all the way. That's what he said.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think UGA hangs 21 on them in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. They'll take it easy on the second half.
Hey, do you guys know who one of the only teams in the SEC who hasn't allowed a pass and touchdown is this year? Roll Tide.
Why your quarterback has more interceptions than mine. Go Dogs.
Hey, that's why one of our defensive players has more fucking sacks than the entire Georgia defense.
And more penalties than us. The whole entire team. You want to keep going?
Okay, but what does that tell you, though? What does that tell you? It tells me that he needs to clean up the penalties.
That tells you that he's not the best player in college football right now. He
needs to clean up the penalties. But if he cleans up them penalties, he's committing? He's got all these penalties going on. and we're still winning.
I mean, that's what's important. Who's winning?
You see what I'm saying? I mean, you got all these fucking penalties, but we still winning. You know, so
Burley.
now if we were playing against Georgia tomorrow or Saturday, he couldn't do that. We couldn't do that and win. There's no way.
Didn't nobody say anybody's perfect?
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't play. You can't come in against Bama and you can't come in against a Georgia with 15 penalties for over 100 yards. You just don't fucking do it. That's a game of inches. But
It was a game of inches for you. 1 point.
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah. It was a game of inches. Whenever you give up penalties like that to a quality opponent, you're not going to blow them out. I mean, and it's like Nick Saban said, every 100 yards, that's 6 points.
Yeah.
There's some good games on Saturday. Georgia and Alabama is not going to be good ones, but there's some good ones on.
Yeah, I think Tennessee and Florida. That's a coin toss, man.
No, it ain't. Not for me.
I think
you go Florida all the way, huh?
They're playing at Tennessee.
I stand by what I say, and I mean it.
Are they playing at Neyland?
I will not root for Rocky Flop. I will sacrifice the point for that. I won't do it.
If they're playing in Neyland, I don't know, man.
As much as I both want them to lose, I will not root for them, or will I pick them? I won't. I will sacrifice that L. I'll take it.
Well, I kind of want Florida to go undefeated. They haven't lost yet, right?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, they did. They lost to Kentucky, remember?
They got beat. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I would like for Florida to go into the Georgia game with that one loss.
Why is that?
Just because I'd like to see the Florida fans. I'd like to see the Florida fans come into that game with hope that they can beat Georgia and tie the East.
Florida's terrible, man. Tennessee's going.
They're absolutely terrible, but you can't tell them that. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is a no-win situation, regardless of the way I see it. Because on one hand, if Florida wins, it'll be, oh, we're back. We're going to win the East. If Tennessee wins, they never shut up. Regardless. Oh my God. So it's a no-win. There's no win at all in this at all. So it's either pick your poison on that one. You're going to hear from either side.
Yeah, no matter what, you're going to hear it. But realistically, man, the tree-dwelling hillbillies are the worst ones.
Oh, they're the worst.
They're the worst. Like Florida knows they're not back. Florida knows they're not back. And Florida's not even Florida's the East, but Tennessee's the West. So there's really nothing riding in the line for Tennessee this game. You know what I'm saying?
I really wish that we were playing them next week. That way we can just get it over with and beat their ass and go on about my day so I got to hear about them. I mean, that's where I'm at with Tennessee.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Do that.
So
I just don't want to hear their fucking mouth. I don't want Tennessee to win at all. Like, I wish Tennessee would go fucking 0-12 all year long.
Yeah.
Like, I hate them. I hate them.
Cannot stand Tennessee.
And the only team that
yeah, we're good, but we haven't been tested yet. What?
Venom. You sent me a text.
Oh. I mean, we're good, but we haven't been tested yet. So I think we've been tested pretty good. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of shit that needs to be cleaned up, and I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a long road.
When's the first test game?
Shit, Kentucky.
Kentucky. I mean, that's just what it is.
They got no, not talking shit, not being an asshole. Georgia has an easy fucking schedule this year.
Yeah, we have an easy schedule this year and next year. So I mean, it's not like there's nothing to brag or boast about that schedule. So, and we got
Missouri, Auburn, and Vandy. October would be a good one for you because you got you
guys play Arkansas next
week.
You guys play Arkansas next week. Finally, some good fucking games next week. Yeah, Texas A&M.
We got Arkansas, A&M,
LSU,
Tennessee.
Auburn. Oh yeah, okay, nice, bro. Well, that makes sense.
What you got?
It's saying, but Texas A&M, Mississippi State tickets as low as $15.
For who?
Texas A&M and Mississippi State tickets low as $15.
I'm not nervous about A&M, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't feel like Jimbo Fisher. I think this game's a little more this season. It's a little more personal for Saban, and for what it's worth, I feel like our team is a lot better than it was last year, and I'm not necessarily worried about A&M. But I was worried about A&M last year with the team we had. This year, I think the A&M game for these players is uber fucking personal. Like they took that shit to the heart. And it's just like Georgia this year too. Like if we get to play Georgia, I'm gonna be nervous about that one, but I feel like they're gonna take that game way too personal, and I think they're gonna. It's gonna be a really personal game. Because like Will Anderson, he's got it out for A&M and Georgia, dude. Like he's got it out for them.
Well, what do we do?
Beat us in the national championship. I mean, is that not a good enough reason? Would you not take it personal too?
I mean, yeah, but he is the one that gave up that free play for us.
It is what it is, bro, and he'll live with that for the rest of his life. But he'll go pro knowing one of two things, knowing that he lost to Georgia twice, or he'll go to the pro knowing that the last time that he got his fucking vengeance, and that whoever played for Georgia, they knew he was there. Yeah. I had a Georgia fan try telling me the other day that he had no sacks against Georgia.
In the national title game?
No, not in the national title game, just in general. He said, but he can't get any sacks on Georgia. I said, he sacked dude in the fucking SEC championship game.
Let's say, well, that's not right.
Like, I was like, what? Like, why are, like, fucking Disney dogs, bro? They're out in force right now, man. I'm telling you. Hey, I don't have a pen with me. Can you write the picks down this week? You care to do it?
Yep.
Yeah. I see 2, 3. I see 4 games right now that are going to be kind of like, eh. Ole Miss, Venom. Ole Miss is Ole Miss, dude. The only thing Ole Miss cares about is beating Bama. And I guarantee you this: if Ole Miss for some reason happened to beat us, if we happen to lose to anybody this year, like I'm just telling you, if we happen to not make it to the SEC championship game, they might as well go ahead and give Georgia the trophy and get it over with.
No.
Who's gonna beat Ole Miss? Is gonna beat Georgia?
No. Oh, you're talking about the SEC championship game. I thought you were talking about the national title. Okay, yeah. No.
Now, if we go out with one loss, we'll still be in the top 4.
Oh yeah, easily. No.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of feel like that's gonna be a little Bama bias on the playoff committee's part, but it is what it is.
I mean, who else you gonna put there?
Exactly. A northern team that doesn't play anybody that thinks they deserve to be number 1.
Pretty much.
They can, but they can definitely be a dark horse. But it kind of goes that way with a lot of people. You know, I mean, there's a lot of teams out there there's a couple different teams we play that could really be dark horses. Now, I don't care how shitty Auburn does throughout the year. That Iron Bowl, it's 50-50. There's no...
That's just like us in Jacksonville. It's 50-50. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a 50-50 game no matter what. Again, Ole Miss could be a dark horse. Arkansas, A&M, and Tennessee, all 3 of those could be sleeper teams, and you know.
Oh my God! If you guys lose to Tennessee, you guys are they are never ever gonna stop. No, you guys got a 30-year run on them, and you will never hear the end of it.
If we lose to Tennessee, dude, I'm logging off Facebook.
Oh my God! Oh, I don't wish that on anybody.
Because they're gonna turn around and they're gonna be like, "We own you, we own you." You know, and it's just like. Realistically, it's the UGA fans how they're like, "Oh, well, we own you guys." Like, no, how do you own us? Like the first time and how you beat us 2-3 years consecutively, then we'll let you take the reins. We'll say you're the boss right now, right? But until that happens, if you win one game out of 20, you don't own shit, dude. You still are bitch. You're just the main bitch right now, you know? That's just the way I see it. I mean, and you could think of it in different terms. I mean, and that's fine. But that's just the way I see it. Exactly. I mean, the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then.
Yeah, I just love the ignorant fans who say it's going to be another 40 years before we win another one. Oh, those people, it's so laughable.
It's not. It's not going to be. It's not going to be another 40 years. I think if they don't run it back this year, I think it's going to be like Alabama and Clemson, where I think they'll end up flip-flopping it back and forth.
Yeah. I don't see us winning it again. I just don't. That's just me being.
That's this year.
Yeah, I don't see us winning it again, even though we're extremely good and we got a good team. But like I said, I don't see it.
I think if you guys have to meet Bama twice, I think it's way too personal to Bama right now. I think the players it's way too personal, and I think that's going to make the difference is how personal it is. I think the SEC championship game is going to. I think if the season ended tomorrow, right, and we were going to the SEC championship game, I would say that it's going to be a very personal game, and I think that most of these fuckers are going to come out and play flawlessly. And I think that they're going to leave it all on the field. And then I think the national championship game, I think it'll end up coming down to I think it would end up coming down to mistakes, because I think Kirby would play it a little bit closer to the hip, and he'd have a little better idea of what we're doing. And I think that he would play it really close to the hip, and I think it would end up coming down to, I'm not going to say Bama would win, I'm not going to say Georgia would win, but I'd say that it would be it'd be a fucking dogfight to the end. Like that SEC championship game where the guy caught the ball and went down at the 2-yard line instead of letting the ball hit the ground for you guys. It'd come down to dumbass mistakes like that. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Cat, whose coach is getting fat?
Georgia. Georgia's coach is getting fat. Kirby, fatty, smart.
I mean, yours gets up 4 times a night to go to the bathroom. I don't say nothing about him.
Because you can't.
I'm just saying, we're like talking about people being fat. That's just, what does that got to do with anything? Yeah, he's eating good.
Did you see the post I put on Facebook?
No.
It said Jimbo Fisher was out east or something like that, and he asked if he can use the phone to call God. And they charged him. Yeah, and they're like, it's $5.
Yeah.
And then,
listen, man, when you're trying to run a program, you got, a full roster of kids and recruiting and everything else. Where do you find time to work out at?
Well, Nick Saban stayed pretty consistent.
Because old people, they're whittling away. You don't see fat old people. Like,
wait, what?
Not as old as he is, you don't.
Then how did he do it when he was in his 50s?
I don't know. Maybe he don't eat. All he eats
is 2 oatmeal cream pies every morning.
That's all he eats.
Look at him. Don't say nothing about Kirby. He's like, leave Kirby alone.
What are you talking about? I'm chill. I don't care. You can say what you want. If there's anybody who's fat, it's Sam Pittman. I mean,
dude, wait, I gotta ask this, dude. How bad do you have to suck to get fired on the sideline?
I mean, you gotta be pretty bad.
What's his name? Venable? No. What's his name? The dude at Arizona.
Jesus. We were just talking about that the other day.
I just brought it up the other day in chat. I said, how bad do you got to suck to get fired on the sideline after the game? Don't even make it off the field in the locker room. They let you know. We're going to have to let you go. Kat, and then they got it on film.
Kat, what do you mean, as am I? What does that mean?
She's chill. Are you guys going to fight? Because if you are, let me know so I can go get some fucking...
Dude,
I'll throw Kat the link.
I went to the gym today, and there was a chick in there. I couldn't even get my work done. I couldn't get my workout in. It was ridiculous. That girl, oof.
Yo, I really shit the bed on this Sunday thing, dude.
What do you mean?
I really don't want to go to Chicago.
It's your own fault, man. Trying to be a jackass, and you got yourself in trouble.
Whatever, man. Fuck ever. That's such a long ride, man.
I want to be funny,
back.
but it's up to you. I haven't said anything. So we're good. You ready to make these picks, fool?
Let's make these picks, man. Hey, Kat, I need you to go through and find us a game.
Do I really look bothered by that? I said my reply. I said, at least my coach doesn't get up 4 times a night to go pee. I mean, okay.
You take that back.
No. We
You
know
don't say shit like that.
we know that's a fact. Don't sit here and act like it
I
ain't.
get up 3 times to go pee at night, motherfucker.
Say what?
I get up twice at night to go pee.
That's why I said he at least gets up 4 times. You really
Whatever, bro.
you really get up twice a night to go pee?
It's because I hurt so bad at night, dude.
Okay.
It's because from that wreck. Like I have to like wake up and I'm uncomfortable, and I wake up and I get up and I'm like, fuck it, I'll get up and stretch and piss, and I'm usually good like immediately after. But it's because I had that wreck and it fucked me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Michaela.
What's going on?
So we haven't even thought about this extra game.
No, we haven't.
Oh, she said you don't see him pee, but I see him chubby.
Why are we talking about 2 grown men taking pisses and being fat? Like,
Hey, you're the one that brought up him pissing, Saban's piss.
because all old people get up and piss 4 times a night. That's nothing new. Come on.
Depends.
It's either that. It's either wearing Depends or they're getting up 4 times a night to go pee.
I don't think Saban gets up to pee 4 times. He might get up and get him a cream pie. Miss Terry will like that, I'm sure. Because you know he's still rocking it, dude. I bet he's got like pictures of his national championship rings above his bed.
Define rocking it. I know you didn't just go
That or I bet he's got like a picture of Will Anderson hanging above his bed, and every time he's laying it on Miss Terry, he's like,
dude, what?
Staring at Will Anderson.
Don't nobody want to hear. No, nobody want to talk about old people sex. No.
Hey, just like Kirby, I'm sure Kirby has a fucking picture of Nick Saban above his bed.
And why would that be a thing?
Because being like Saban turns him on.
Oh my god, are we going there again? Really?
Don't talk about my coach.
You were lucky I'm tired. I just ain't got the energy to even go there with you.
I'm sensing that. I'm sensing that right now, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting that energy.
Yeah.
That what the fuck energy, man. The only time I get that energy is either when you're tired or you just got nothing you can say. Nothing.
I am exhausted.
You're weak.
What? Dude, we were supposed to do this the other day.
You're weak. I was busy trying to get it. I was busy yesterday. There you go. That's a good one. Ohio State and Wisconsin.
Nah. I'd go Ohio State on that one if we were to pick that one.
I'm going to go Ohio on that one.
Yeah. It's an easy one.
All right.
Is
Florida and Tennessee. Are we waiting or?
Oh, go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yep. Kent State and Georgia.
Obviously Georgia.
Missouri and Auburn.
I'm gonna go with the barn.
Me too.
After last week, I don't think they want to. I don't think they're losing 2 at home in a row, at least.
Bowling Green and Mississippi State.
State.
The George and the Tree Dwelling Hillbillies. I already said I'm going Florida. I will not pick Tennessee. So.
I'm going Tennessee, bro. I'm going Tree Dwelling Hillbillies. It is at the barn.
Ole Miss and Tulsa.
Ole Miss and who?
Tulsa.
Ole Piss.
Both Illinois and Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, God. Kentucky's fixing to skull fuck them.
Nope. Arkansas and Texas A&M. Bone bacon bits.
That's at Texas.
Yep.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Jimbo.
Charlotte and South Carolina.
Oh, hold up. That's not at Texas A&M. That's in Arlington.
Oh, that's a neutral site.
Yeah.
I'm still taking Arkansas.
I'm going to stick with Texas.
All right. The next one's Vandy and Bama. I mean, I guess we're both picking Bama. No need to even talk about that one. LSU and Mexico.
Mexico.
New Mexico.
LSU.
Charlotte and the Gamecocks.
Gamecocks. My old lady brings home the most random shit in the world.
And that is it. Yeah. So we both picked Ohio State, both picked UGA, both picked Auburn, both picked Mississippi State. I picked Florida, you picked Tennessee. You both picked Ole Miss, you both picked Kentucky. I picked Arkansas, you picked the Aggies, you both picked Bama, you both picked LSU and the Gamecocks. So the only games that are different is Florida, Tennessee, and the Aggies and Arkansas.
We tied at 31 right now, bro.
Yeah, I know. At some point, one of us is gonna fuck up royally. All right, no, it's coming. It's just like, when is it coming?
Damn. Yeah, that's true.
What?
So some point, we're just picking who's gonna win games this week, Michaela. Me and Fred have a little bet going on. We got a little bet going on, and whoever picks the most winning games, the other one has to. If I win, Fred has to come up here. Okay, she's talking about she walked into old people fucking.
Who did?
Michaela.
Ugh. Oh,
She
God.
walked in on our conversation. We were talking about Nick Saban boning out Miss Terry.
Wow.
That's a terrible thing to walk into, just realistically.
Yeah.
I don't think I think Arkansas has something, but I think A&M is going to play them really fucking hard this week. I think A&M is going to play them harder than they've played anybody in a while because of that loss last week. I think Jimbo Fisher has ran their asses off. I feel like that's going to be that loss last week is the absolute difference maker for Texas A&M. But if Texas A&M would have won last week, I would have absolutely gone with Arkansas to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Jimbo Fisher knows he's already on the hot seat, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like he knows it. And do you not think he is?
I don't know.
Awesome, Michaela. Why wouldn't he be on the hot seat?
I mean, he should be, but it's like, how many times are you going to cycle through a coach before it's like, what are they on? Which coach? What coach is this? Like,
yeah, but when you hire a coach, when you get rid of a coach and hire a new coach, and you're getting the same results from the new coach as you were the old coach, I think that becomes an issue. And I think that it becomes evident after a while that obviously not necessarily that you made a mistake, but how long I think if Jimbo Fisher doesn't at least make an appearance in the SEC championship this year, I think he's done. Probably. Somebody will pick him up. Somebody will pick him up.
Of course.
Some Sun Belt team will pick him up.
Yeah, pretty much.
What happens when Primetime says fuck it and goes to Arizona?
I mean, his only competition out there would be Oregon.
I feel like that's what he was trying to do, though.
Oregon, USC, and who else? Maybe Washington.
I feel like that's what he was trying to do. Get his foot in the door as a coach, turn a program around, make some shit happen with a program, and then make himself a name and then move up. I don't think he's going to stop until he's at a Power 5 school.
Oh, of course not. He's not gonna stay down there in the Sun Belt and do that shit forever.
No, man. I mean, right now he's down there making $300,000 a year. That's the cap for the JUCO schools. So he's making $300,000. He interviews for that Arizona job, millions.
Yeah.
I mean, Arizona's a big school. They'll pay him millions. I'm not going to say they're going to throw the farm at him the way Georgia and Alabama are.
They probably start him off at probably like a 1 or 1.2 million contract.
I think they do. I think they'd put him around 2. Personally,
that's the most. I don't see them going any higher than that.
Yeah. No, not. I think they'd put him on like a 2 or 3 year contract at $2 million, and then after that time is up, they'd renegotiate it. If he's doing good, actually bringing some legitimacy back to that team, then they'd end up, possibly bumping him up some more, unless some Power 5 school grabs him up before, Arizona has the chance. Cam had to work late tonight. He sent me a video the other day, Fred.
Who can
I
come to
didn't even
Bama?
know how to respond.
Who can come to Bama?
Oh, yeah, she's talking about primetime.
Primetime is not coming to Bama.
It won't.
Y'all listen. Y'all can't have everybody. As prestigious as you guys are,
Says
you just
who?
can't have everybody. Like just
Says who?
What?
Says who?
Why would primetime come to Alabama when they just had that whole shit go down during the summer?
Who had a bunch of shit go down there in the summer?
Because your coach decided to complain about the NILs, and then the whole thing accusing primetime paying that kid whatever a stupid amount of money. That whole drama that happened. So why would you?
There was really no drama between Saban and primetime. There was really no drama between them. It was Jimbo Fisher mainly. Primetime, the only thing he said was, only thing he really said about Saban was, basically that, you can't buy your teams and then complain because somebody else is doing the same thing. And that was it. But no, you're right. He wouldn't come, but I'm just saying, what if my aunt had two balls? She'd be my uncle, right?
Yeah.
What's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
She's right, dude. Saban wouldn't take him. He's an ego.
But you had Lane Kiffin though.
Huh?
But you had Lane Kiffin though.
And you seen what happened to Lane Kiffin.
I mean, that's just y'all MO though. Y'all have a revolving door of coaches. That's what y'all do. I call it the coach rehab center.
Pretty much. Say Coach Saban's fucking rehab.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, how many let's see, Sarkisian, Butch Jones. I mean, how many coaches were under Saban in some form or fashion, and now they're fucking they're head coaches.
Yeah.
A lot. Kirby Smart.
Yeah, 11 years.
Yeah. But he followed Saban everywhere, dude. Saban took him everywhere, bro.
I mean, why wouldn't you? He's a hell of a recruiter, and the kids relate to him. Why wouldn't you bring him everywhere you go?
Yeah.
I
think that's going to be a healthy rivalry. She said chubby Kirby. We'll call him Pudgy. We'll call him Pudgy. Pudgy Smart. How's that?
Man, it's a good thing we're on YouTube and not Facebook. You get banned for fat shaming people right now. Just saying. Just saying. That would be a thing.
Are you when we end this, stay backstage. I gotta ask you a question.
Oh Lord. There's no telling what this
is. What?
I said, oh Lord, there's no telling what this is gonna be.
It's about mutual friends. I was wanting to know if I knew there was a issue in the past, but I didn't know if you still spoke to him, if you started speaking to him again or not.
Are you talking about Lee Watson?
I wasn't going to name drop, but there you go. Yeah. I mean, I was just curious if you guys patched it up.
No. I told his stupid ass, I said, I'm not talking to you until you actually be a fucking man and apologize.
I hate to see that friendship go down the drain like that.
It's his fault.
But really, in actuality, dude, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because it doesn't surprise me. And the reason why it doesn't surprise me is because he you know, the last conversation I ever had with him was he was like, it was the day of all that shit went down. And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? They really fucking did that? Oh, I'm fixing to fix this fucking shit. And then that was it. Never heard from him again. So I was like, well, there you go.
Michaela, I mean, Kat, there's a big backstory. We've been friends for years, and he said some foul shit, and he was wrong, and he refuses to apologize for it, and he wants to just be buddy and act like nothing happened. I told him, I was like, bro, I don't work that way. I said, I've known you for 5 years. I said, hell, we've almost gotten to brawls in parking lots and at Georgia Tech games, and you question my friendship to you.
We did.
Huh?
I said, oh my God, we did.
Yeah, and I'm just like, you want to question friendships? I was like, fuck you. And then I haven't talked to him since. And well, I did talk to him. I said, bro, I'm not fucking with you until you decide you apologize for that shit, because that shit was foul. So, and I ain't talked to him since.
You know, the thing is and a lot of people think it's weird that shit is we take shit so personal, but the problem is a lot of people don't understand that, like, there's a lot of us that are in these groups. Like Bruce, Ryan, me, you, Joey, God, there's so many of us, man. You know, we've all met, we've all hung out, we've all done wild shit, you know, and like Fred said, you know, we've sat down, had meals, fucking got into fucking fist fights in parking lot with people, and I mean, drove around in a creeper van and just, you know, fucking, oh God, dude, beat up owners of fucking KFC and everything else together. And it just, you know, but then, you know, there's those people that are supposed to have, you know, you expect those people to have your back. And, you know, then they turn around and they say false shit, or, you know, they act a certain type of way. And then you expect them to have your back, and then they just do the exact opposite. So it is what it is, man. I mean, I don't fault anyone for my fuck ups, but what I am gonna fault people on is, you know, if I fuck up, I fuck up, and if I fuck up, I fuck up, and I'm gonna own my shit. It's human nature to try to draw the line in the sand. It is what it is, but at the same time, don't say one thing and then do another thing. You know, saying and doing is just, don't tell me what you think I want to hear and then turn around and do something else, because then I'm gonna think you're a fake ass bitch. And I'm kind of feeling that way at this point, you know, and it's taken me a while to realize, but you know, it is what it is.
See, my thing is, nothing is ever his fault.
No.
Never. He's never wrong. He never apologizes for anything. He's always right. And it's like, bro, you fucked up and you were wrong for this. All you had to do was apologize, and then we're good. But he wants to act like that, like, and act like he did nothing wrong. I mean, it just wasn't me. There were 3 other people that were involved in this whole situation too. So it ain't just me. It was 3 other people. And it's like, yo, how the fuck are you? What is wrong with you? You are 50 years old and you acting like this? Like, what? Who does this? What man acts like this? Especially acts like one who says, I'm never wrong and everybody should apologize to me. I'm not apologizing to you. Fuck you. Like, that's just what it is.
I don't even remember what happened. I wasn't there, obviously, but I don't remember. I mean, you told me, but I just let that shit go by the wayside.
I mean, me, Bobby, and Todd literally went to a Georgia Tech game with this man, 3 weeks after it happened? And it was just like, yo, really? Is this what we doing? I was like, all right, bro. You know what? I don't want to be your friend. I told him, I was like, I don't want to be your friend if you act like this. Don't want to be your friend. Don't care to be your friend. You can fuck off at this point. So,
hey, you know, I was thinking about it the other day, and I think we shit the bed by doing the dinner. I think we should have had a better bet.
I'm like,
I
what?
think the bet should have been after we play Auburn and you play Georgia Tech, the person who has the lowest number has to buy the tickets for the SEC championship game.
Motherfucker, you crazy. No.
And we go to the championship game together.
So you want me to spend $600-$700 on a pair of tickets? Is that what you want to do?
I mean, what are you going to spend driving to Alabama?
Not that.
But I mean, because I'm talking like bougie dinner, bro. I'm talking like go somewhere where they got drinks and everything, bro. I'm talking like, give me a shot.
It's never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Let me get that $49.99 T-bone you got sitting there.
That's fucking cheap considering the steak that I've had. That's I'll pay for that all day.
I'll take that Wagyu.
Yeah.
Have you had that before?
Yeah, I've had.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is it what people make it?
Yeah, but the price for it isn't worth it though. But
I think we should try if it's gonna be Bama, Georgia. I think we should just buy our own fucking tickets and go.
yeah, dude, I ate a steakhouse when I was in Arizona. It's called Ocean 44. The steak was $120, and it was only like 7 ounces, maybe 8 ounces. It wasn't even that big, and that was with outsides.
Well, what I'm thinking we should do, man, is I'm thinking we should you buy your ticket, I'll buy mine, and either I'll pick the tickets up or you pick the tickets up, and I'll send you your money, and you know, vice versa, whatever. And we should do that, and then when after the game, whoever lost the bet after the game, that person buys dinner.
I mean, I'm cool with that, but do you have any idea how superstitious I am about going to that damn stadium? I've been in there twice and we've lost both times.
What is that stadium called?
Shut up, dude. I'm not even saying it.
What's that stadium called?
I'm not saying it. It's called the Mercedes-Benz. It's not called the Alabama home. No.
It's called Alabama's Dome Away from Home.
No, it's not. Whatever, dude.
It's our Dome Away from Home. It's Brian Denny East.
You don't pay a damn light bill or the fucking landscaping around that place, so you cannot call it that at all.
It's Brian Denny East, baby.
Crazy. That stadium has not been good to me. I really.
It's just like the one in Texas, bro. The house Jerry built.
Yeah.
It's Brian Denny West. Alabama's other Dome Away from Home.
I was there when we lost Alabama. I was there when we lost to LSU, and then I was there last year when you guys housed us. Like that place isn't good for me, man. It's just yeah.
It's like when another one was like when another one that like, you know, Georgia doesn't need to be. Auburn is doing these gimmick games. You know what I'm saying? And I think after y'all did the fucking blackout in 2007, I think that was it. That should have been the end of it. Like, you guys should have stopped with gimmick games.
Yeah, but we've won that jersey 4 or 5 times after the fact.
Alabama Power came to Georgia and lit that bitch up.
Yeah, well, look who our coach was back then. So just saying.
Not much better than what you got now. Only thing you got now is he's finishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, him and Mark Richt, I mean, they were hot. They were like Jimbo Fisher and old boy from Texas A&M.
Yeah. Speaking of jerseys and colors, and this is the one thing that really annoys me is we had at least four alternate uniforms, and they are dope as fuck. But the problem is the old fuddy-duddies in the alumni section. Everybody else that has been Georgia fans for 50 fucking years, they get so butthurt about the other alternate colors, and it's kind of like, oh, we no, it's all about tradition. It's all about tradition. It's kind of like nobody cares.
You're talking about the black and silver?
No, not the black and silver. There's a white one, there's a black one, and then there's another red one. There's like 3 different kinds, but it's just like it's so funny how these people get so mad and like, no, don't you guys change the red with silver bridges? Don't you guys do it? Don't you guys do it? It's like nobody cares about your opinion, first of all. Number 2, these kids want to look fly and they're in these nice uniforms. So at the end of the day, shut your ass up. Like it's just like
give me a second. Hang on, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
oh my God. It does, and it's such a great recruiting tool. Like, I don't understand why some people are just so stuck in tradition. It's like these kids don't care that they don't care about tradition when they come on campus and they come play for school. They want to look good in their jerseys. They want to look good in all the gear and everything else. And it's like you guys got to get with the times, man. I think at some point we'll see some new uniforms, but who knows when that'll be.
I'm back. You were talking about changing shit up, and I didn't know whether I'd showed you these or not. You know, these were
I tell you, the one jersey that I hated more than anything was that stupid 40, like remember 40 years ago we won a national title. That damn jersey, I was like, this is ridiculous.
So these were last year's. Right? And then these are this year's. I don't like this year's. But they're running back. These are the running back gloves, so they're a little bit different than tight ends. These are this year's.
Yeah, the other ones are better.
Huh?
The other ones are better.
Yeah.
Why'd they do that? That's stupid.
They're all like that, though. They're all like that, dude. Like all the teams in college football right now, like UGA has gloves that says Georgia on the side. Dude said, "You got a certificate of authenticity?" Yeah, motherfuckers, right there. Like, I don't know, man. I like the I'm kind of partial to the ones from last year, man. They're pretty dope. They got the houndstooth in them.
Nice.
And like everybody was like, you know, COA. It's like right there, bitch. I'm trying to get a pair of white ones. I'll have a pair of white ones before the end of the year.
Nice.
We got 50 seconds and we can go. And I'll let you get off here.
Kat says she's picking on me. I don't know if it's picking on me. Maybe it's more like bullying.
What is with you accusing everybody of bullying?
Because I get accused of bullying all the time. Remember, I got a 30-day ban because of it. So
I'm not gonna lie. If you think I'm bullying somebody, I probably am.
yeah, I was.
Like,
still.
You tired of getting bullied? Well, visit my website, www.don'tbealowhangingfruit.org.
Dude, I got reported because I told this dude, I said you should try some Trinactin, and he's like, "What's Trinactin?" I was like, "Try and act like a man." Reported. I was like, "Yep."
Yeah. I'm always telling people they've got the Bama dysplasia syndrome.
Yeah, you tried to tell me I had that the other day, and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna let
And
you go ahead and
you
have
need to go to CVS and get some try acting like a man.
that. Cat, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. All right, man. So Sunday, I'd say we'll go live, but if I do, I'm going to be in a motherfucking 18-wheeler headed north on I-65. So Sunday's probably a bad time. I'm thinking more along the lines of like, I don't know, just fuck it next Wednesday. I don't know. Just play it by ear, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
works for me.
Have you watched the new Elvis yet?
No.
Night, Cat.
Night.
I got it. I went and bought it last night, man. I've been watching it. I was even watching it in my fucking car today. That's how good that movie is.
Nice.
But
all right, brother.
I'm gonna end this right now before I make any racist jokes because we gonna end one without any jokes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all.
See ya.